Ruben Dias. Foden. Kirkez, aim forwards, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lewis, and it's Kovacic. Kirkez, Van Dijk, Wirtz. McAllister chooses to go cross-field. And here's Mohamed Salah. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Kovacic. Kirkez. McAllister, Gakpo. Now who's going to be first to this? Foden. The muscular approach does pay off here. Moved on forwards. Isak chasing after it.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Wirtz, played out to the right, looks across and plays it in. That is good defending, it's been repelled. Looking for a decent ball in. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Jones, he's there to hit it! And that was very necessary. Gakpo. Now it's a big chance! Savinho. Foden. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Lovely feet. Nouri. That's tidy. Now what about this cross? Well, that's a dangerous ball. Isak. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Isak. Tries a shot! Calmly anticipates. Frimpong, gently done. Isak. And here's Gakpo. He's having a shot! Haaland. And it's played forward. And it's Kovacic. And here's Haaland. And he's cut it out. Now it's Isak. Out to the left it goes. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Haaland is onto it in a flash. And here's Savinho. The referee's awarded a free kick. Up he goes! And that... Frimpong. That is lovely. Bernardo Silva did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gakpo. Time and again they are repelled. Kovacic forwards and with intent. Savinho. He's got away. And it's Kovacic. And here's Haaland! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Could move up a gear here. Mohamed Salah chips it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Frimpong aim forwards. Now they can break here. And it's gone back to the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Foden. Kovacic. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Clipped into space. Or played right into his path. And this is... Donnarumma sends that a long way. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, nice touch. A chance to play it in. Nice interception, well timed. Savinho, not one to pass up the chance. Bernardo Silva. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, that's neat. Savinho could challenge. Excellent challenge. Frimpong defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Isak with a shot! Keeper's got his work done. Savinho. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bernardo Silva. And here's Kovacic. It's a threatening ball. Oh, that shot a goal! Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Out to the right. Great work on the overlap. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Now it's Savinho. Bernardo Silva. And he's managed to get free. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Mohamed Salah done delicately. Gakpo! It's anyone's ball now. He's in a great position. Now this could be a chance. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Savinho played out towards the right wing. Great defending, strong and determined. McAllister. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He has found the way through. Savinho. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well read, nice interception. Vids. Moved on forwards. Oh, such a clever touch. And the shot! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And that is a truly outstanding save. Moved on forwards. And it's Bernardo Silva. Lovely ball. It's Kovacic! Kovacic with the short one. Bernardo Silva. He's got space, it shapes to shoot! Big relief. Bernardo Silva played over towards the opposite flank. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva, and it's played forward. He's in plenty of space here. Chance, surely! And here's Gakpo. Kerkesh. And here's Wirtz. Now it's Gakpo. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Gone behind for a goal kick. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Bernardo Silva. It's a good run down the right. Frimpong, now here's the delivery. Chance to shoot! Could be in for the... He's going to be disappointed with that. Can he finish? Rodri. Stones. That's really well manoeuvred. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Haaland, played out to the right. Foden. Kovacic. There's the shot! Foden. Oh, good spread. And here's Kovacic. Kerkesh forwards and with intent. Chance here to counter. He's found a way through. And it's Kerkesh. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Savinho does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Savinho going full tilt down the left. He is through here. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error.
For greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that. But I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to. Although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And there's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mohamed Salah is offering a wry smile there.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Isak. It's a loose ball. Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. Lewis. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Moved on forwards. And the shot! Can he stop it going out? Has another go! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's Salah. Kovacic. And here's Foden. Vitz. That's been drilled forward. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Nouri. Sabinho. That's really well manoeuvred. He's got away. Bernardo Silva. And he shoots! Foden. Chance, surely! Fair attempt. Gakpo head out towards the right wing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Haaland! And they've got rid. Now it's Savinho. Over to the left. Oh, that's neat. And it's played forward. Mohamed Salah. That's a nicely weighted pass. Lewis wins the duel this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Haaland. Do have a chance to counter here. McAllister. Shifted upfield. Haaland. Van Dijk. Van Dijk gently done. Well timed, excellent interception. Kovacic. Foden. Lewis. Aimed forwards. That has been knocked clear. Very nicely done. Kovacic. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Foden. Lewis. And here's Haaland. Lewis ploughing through the middle. Cleared away. Frimpong can get it clear. Isak. McAllister. Kirkes. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's hoisted clear. Haaland. And it's Vitz. Oh, super find. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Foden. Foden, oh, good spread. A chance to play it in. Bernardo Silva! And here's Gakpo. Lovely bit of skill. McAllister goes for a shot. He's got away. Nori. Now it's Savinho, and it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva shifted upfield.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Konate, nicely aimed pass. Isak chasing after it. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Kovacic. Now it's Haaland. Savinho. Vitz could move up a gear here, and it's Vitz. Now then, the ball's come loose. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Haaland. Vitz. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And here's Mohamed Salah. And it's Vitz. Lewis, gently done. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. That's a delicate pass. Savinho. Savinho! Ruben Diaz cuts it out. Isak done delicately. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bernardo Silva. Moved on forwards. And here's Haaland. Kovacic. And here's Foden. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's nice. Goes for goal! It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Stones. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well read, nice interception. That is lovely. Plenty waiting in the middle. Bernardo Stones cuts out the pass. Now it's Foden. Foden. And here's Haaland. It's a threatening Bernardo Silva! That has been cut short. Kovacic played with finesse. Cleared away. And here's Foden. And it's Lewis. Haaland! Oh, bang on target. Vince, and here's the chance to counter. Kirkesh. Gakpo. That's really well cleared. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Up he goes! And it's Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Now it's Foden. Played in by Foden. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's played forward. Jones. Isak looks to get on the end of this. Rodri gets it away. Kovacic. Haaland. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Haaland has been caught there, it's a foul. Mohamed Salah has created one goal already. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Haaland. Konate forwards and with intent. Jones shifted upfield. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, great play! Chooses to go back. And he's heaved it away. And claimed it back swiftly. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho. Bernardo Silva spread out to the left. Savinho's cross.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Van Dijk goes forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lewis, aim forwards. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, gently done. Savinho. It's anyone's ball now. Cleared without complication. Frimpong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Moved on forwards. Jones. Van Dijk driven forward. Stones makes the interception. And here's Mohamed Salah. And here's shot a goal! He's missed, but not by that. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? That's been slipped through. Mohamed Salah. Out to the left it goes. Kovacic. Foden. And here's Haaland. Kovacic. And Bernardo Silva! And he thumps it clear. Kovacic is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Sabinho.
But things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Sabinho. Now it's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. And here's Bernardo Silva. Wirtz. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. Foden. Nice looking ball. Gakpo in acres of space out wide. Haaland. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Looking here to chip it through. Nice interception, well timed. And that has been clubbed away. Wirtz laid out to the left flank. Kerkez. Aim forwards.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Kovacic shifted upfield. Haaland. Great challenge, time to perfection. Kovacic. And it's Lewis. Foden. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
That's a cute ball. That's the keeper's ball. Haaland. Isak. Moved on forwards. Kovacic. Haaland. Bernardo Silva, gently done. Foden, cross into the box. That has been knocked clear. Konate, forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. And here's Kovacic. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Gakpo. Oh, this is a great position.
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive...
Haaland! McAllister. Wirtz. McAllister. Kerkez. And it's played forward. Isak. Lewis tries to clear. Foden did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Haaland, gently done.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Look at the way that back line is coming under serious pressure. High pressing that's being applied with real pace too.
Yep, can see that.
And winning the ball in those kind of positions is the best thing they can do.
Sabinho. Haaland. No way through, so back it comes. And the shot! Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Ruben Dias. And it's Rodri. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Kerkez looking for a runner. Foden. Lewis chips it through. Great ball if he can get there. That's an excellent interception. Gets it away. Caught off. Great defending, strong and determined. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Jones. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now that's well seen too. Konate. Oh, this looks sharp. Isak is onto it in a flash. Nuri played towards the other side. Kerkez. Van Dijk. Van Dijk, oh, good looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Gakpo. And the ball's come loose here. Stones defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well read, nice interception. And it's Bernardo Silva, and here's Haaland. Now it's Savinho. Haaland! Straight at the keeper.
Haaland really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told, he knows.
Oh, super find. Kovacic goes short. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Decent progress down the left. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's managed to get free. That's the throw. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's in plenty of space here. Out to the left it goes. And they can counter here. Savinho. And it's lofted through. Climbs up big! McAllister gets it clear. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's there to clear it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Foden. Gakpo does really well to win the ball there. Vids. Over to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Great defending, strong and determined. Applies the fit.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Gakpo. Out to the left it goes. Kekej, and that's aimed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Can he spark a counter here? Foden. Kovacic. Oh, what a pass!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ruben Dias. Haaland. He has found the way through. Van Dijk out-muscles him.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's been given away. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Gakpo. Shapes to shoot! Oh, nice touch. Wirtz! And it's Wirtz. Isak. Now that's a fine challenge.
Really deserve full marks for effort, though. It's clear they want to win this.
Savinho.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that has been cleared. Frimpong crosses.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That has been cut short. Wirtz. Salah. Played out wide. Frimpong making good progress on the right-hand side. Frimpong crosses it in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Clipped into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Savinho. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Steaming, decent chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Savinho. And the assist. Kekej. And he's picked out the run. And can he finish it? Oh, that's a foul and a... Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Jones. It is now or never. Time is against them.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rodri. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Ruben Dias, that's a sharp pass. It's just beyond his reach. Jones. Isak looks to get on the end of this. Nouri. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Kovacic caresses it through. Nouri. Bernardo Silva takes the shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Individual today.
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias, a proper defender, someone who does the simple things well, very well in fact, and he rarely makes mistakes. A bit of a throwback to some of the defenders I played with back in the day. A good leader too.
There's the shot! All denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. That's tidy. Looking for a decent ball in. Ball is over the line. Jones. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. That's really well manoeuvred. Savinho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Savinho. Rodri succumbs to the pressure. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And claimed it back swiftly. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Mohamed Salah clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Ping towards the front line. And they've got a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Oh, he's found support out wide. Savinho. Now the ball in. And that was very necessary. Konate, aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? That's been slipped through. Donnarumma gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Rodri. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's neat. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Isak. He has found the way through, showing good feet. Kerkez. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Lovely bit of skill. And that is out of play. Vitz! Decent chance! Ruben Dias clears it away. Moved on forwards. Out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Jones shifted upfield. Isak unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Gakpo, and here's Isak. Tries a measured ball. Now it's Jones. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Kovacic gently done. That's the throw. Foden. And it's Kovacic. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mohamed Salah. Frimpong. Konate. Van Dijk. Konate. Wirtz. And here's Gakpo. And here's Isak. Mohamed Salah. Frimpong. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed, can he finish? Nouri. Bernardo Silva. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Haaland. Now it's Kovacic. And it's Kovacic. Foden. The ball is loose and the chase is on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. He takes a shot! Shot a goal! McAllister. Gakpo is having a shot! Savinho has played it long. That is a great pick out. Kovacic. Kovacic opts to...
Very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Lewis. Kovacic. And it's Wirtz. Gakpo. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And here's Haaland, shapes to shoot! Gakpo. And here's Isak. Well timed, excellent interception. Konate gets over and intercepts. Kovacic, and it's lofted through here. McAllister. Konate, early ball out from the back. Lewis. Foden. That's very neat. Savinho delivered in. And it's played forward. Changes him with that pass. Rodri. Bernardo Silva, forwards and with intent. That's a nicely weighted pass. Savinho. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Jones, aim forwards. Oh, super find. He is through here.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Nice physical challenge. And it's Bernardo Silva. It's a threatening ball.
Really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Kovacic, and he's well positioned here. Lovely, now, and the shot! And he should have made it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mohamed Salah, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
They've won a corner. Header comes in! Nouri. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Throw it. Wirtz. Well, played right into his path. And the flag has stayed down. Tries to get it clear. There's the shot! Moved on forwards. Kovacic. Foden. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Kovacic. Lewis picks it up out wide. Delivered across, real chance! Savinho. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Bernardo Silva.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Haaland. Wirtz. And it's played forward. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Savinho. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read. And the danger is averted. Jones shifted upfield. And it's Frimpong. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Gakpo! And that is great. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho. Kovacic. Jones, aim forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's and he shoots! Ruben Diaz tearing after the ball here. Oh! Kovacic. And it's played forward. Now it's Savinho. And the ball's come loose here. That's good defending, very good defending. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Mohamed Salah going full steam down the flank. He's got away. That is lovely. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
He's having a shot! Now it's Jones. And the finish! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
Gakpo in acres of space out wide. They get a throw in. Gakpo. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Rodri. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva played out towards the right wing. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho. Gakpo. That looks a good ball through. Van Dijk. That's really well manoeuvred. Minutes to turn it round. Stones. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ruben Diaz. Bernardo Silva. A probing pass. Konate. Van Dijk. Van Dijk goes forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Stones. Lewis. Lewis shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. And the keeper beats it away. Kerkez. Nice control. McAllister. He is just caressing the ball. McAllister. And here's Gakpo. Oh, it's come loose. And they can counter here. Nouri. Rodri. Looks to the other side. Foden. Foden forwards and with intent. Foden. And here's Kovacic. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lewis. Jones. That has been cut short. And back to the keeper they go. The keeper's got good distance on that. Konate. Frimpong, who does have an assist to his name. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Haaland. Oh, super find. Savinho! He's there to head it! Went with his head, but... a slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Kerkez is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Foden. Haaland. Bernardo applies the finish! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Time to deliver. Played in by Foden. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Keeper's dealt with that. He's got space in the area. Savinho! And it's played forward. Stones.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Goes for goal! Climbs up! Rodri makes the interception. Ignori. Savinho. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. And it's Kerkez. Oh, great chance! Kovacic, Foden, Vids are looking to break at pace. Out to the left it goes. Rodri aim forwards. And it's Kovacic. And here's Haaland. The muscular approach does pay off here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Foden! Now it's Isak. He's beaten the last man. He's through and all alone. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Jones. Kovacic. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Wirtz made out to the left flank. Now it's Gakpo. Ball gets his head on it! And the whistle. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Konate driven forward. Isak is onto it in a flash. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Here's the header! Great football, shot and save. But meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And it's Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho. And that's a Haaland! Oh, denied at the last.
Haaland really can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Foden. Wirtz too strong for his opponent there. Van Dijk gently done. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lewis. Foden. Haaland. And they've got rid. Moved on forwards. And it's Kirkes. Gakpo with the cross. Brilliantly cut out. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Savinho. Savinho is on his own. And he's heaved it away. And here's Haaland. Mamadashvili, long ball by the goalkeeper. That's a little off target. And it's played forward. Ruben Dias. Calmly anticipates. Gakpo, chance here to counter. Gakpo forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva over to the left, and he's picked out the run. Now it's Haaland. He'll try to keep this alive. Could be, and a shot!
An absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. It's gone out for a throw-in. Mohamed Salah. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Konate shifted upfield. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Savinho. Jones, gently done. And the counter is on. Frimpong. Isak. He's had a shot! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's gone for the shot! Ruben Dias can get it clear. Up he goes! And he's there to get it away. Savinho. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Kovacic. Kovacic aim forwards. Vids. McAllister, long ball upfield. Stones moved on forwards. Now it's Foden. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Goes for a shot! He's in here, and he'll shoot here. Now it's Kovacic, Bernardo Silva, and Bernardo Silva! And now the breakaway. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. Referee has just said play on. Isak was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Savinho, lovely feet, and he whips it across. Vids, that's really well manoeuvred. Played back to the goalkeeper. Foden, Kovacic, Rodri shifted upfield, and it's played forward. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Stones, and the keeper's got it again. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Kovacic. Oh, good spread. Kerkez. Gakpo looking to run onto it. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's there to clear it. Lewis. Foden. Kovacic, chance! Frimpong, that's a sharp pass. It's an inviting looking ball that. Isak. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Isak. There are a few waiting for it. Vitz shoots! Kovacic, Foden, Konate, that's been drilled forward. Rodri, forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva, Savinho. And here's Haaland.
Winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo.
Anticipated. Wirtz. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. That's a little off target. Ruben Dias. Stones spread out to the left. Jones. Van Dijk. Isak looks to get on the end of this. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now this could be a chance. Is Isak with a shot? Oh, it's come loose. That's going to go a long way. Jones shifted upfield. Over to the left. Savinho. That's very neat. Nori. Bernardo Silva takes a shot. Foden. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. McAllister, ambitious ball. Vids. Now it's Isak. Out to the left it goes. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, not quite. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Aim forwards. Foden, gently done.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. McAllister, Mohamed Salah, and here's Wirtz. Gakpo. Could be danger here. Now what about this cross? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Donnarumma, long ball by the goalkeeper. McAllister. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. It's run loose here. And it's Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Oh, nice touch. Nori. Savinho gets into some space. Moved on forwards. Haaland, he's shooting! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He can run onto that, and it's made its way to him. Savinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Wirtz, and the keeper has it. Foden.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
And it's played forward, and the counter is on. And he's managed to get free, and it's McAllister. Mohamed Salah. That's really well manoeuvred. Savinho. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Savinho. Nouri. Now it's Savinho. Showing good feet. Time to deliver. He is just caressing the ball. And he has been fouled there. Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear. Foden does really well to win the ball there. Spread out to the left. Bernardo Silva flashes it across.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Gakpo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And across it goes. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Frimpong. Lovely, now then. Kovacic forwards and with intent. Over to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, smashing header! And they win it back again. Vids. Nice physical challenge. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Jones wins the duel this time. Kerkez, gently done. Isak is onto it in a flash. Danger averted for now.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nouri. Foden. Kovacic. Jones gets it clear. Lewis tries a cross, and he's got his range wrong there. Lewis. Foden. Van Dijk, oh, there's a probing ball. Mohamed Salah, he could be in here. And it's Frimpong, clipped into space.